What's going on, Knights? The studio is back again to bring you more exciting stories just for you.
In this week's episode, we talk with the counselors about recruiting for the Army, go inside the life of a color guard member here at Higley, and paint pumpkins with some students to get in the Halloween spirit.
Be sure to stay tuned in because an all-new episode starts right now, so sit back and enjoy the show.
And now, an all-new episode of your favorite student newscast, The Studio.
Hope you all are having a good Friday. I'm Carson Faulkner.
And I'm Taylor Knuchel.
Have you ever wondered what college options were available to you? Mrs. Scotto has got you covered with sign-ups for college visits in the counseling office. Be sure to go and sign up before it's too late.
On Tuesday, Higley hosted another marching band competition called Nighttime Classic. A total of 10 bands joined to compete against each other and were critically judged for their hard work. We thank all the staff who helped make this event possible for the marchers.
Books give students the knowledge they need to better their education and influence their creativity, but many students have lost touch with this aspect of learning. Lily visited with students and staff to find out why they feel reading is important.
Reading books is a unique form of entertainment that unfortunately not many students take part in. I talked to a few students and a teacher to hear why they think this is.
I like to read because a lot of times it's a lot more interesting than real life is.
When you read books, you get to worry about other people's stress of whoever's in the book, and then you don't have to worry about your own stress for a little bit. It's a nice brain break.
And if I ever get bored or tired of watching like a movie or a TV show or something, I can always pick up a book because it's pretty much like a movie in your head.
So it's kind of just like involves you in a world that's not your own, and it's exciting.
I feel like most people don't like to read just because they haven't found the right book or the right genre that like appeals to them.
And sometimes people get tired when they read because they're not engaging with the text, or teachers have made it so that reading is more of a activity that's for a grade and not necessarily as fun.
People don't realize that you can go find your own books. If you like aliens, go read a book about aliens. There's everything. There's love, there's war, there's action, and it's like a movie, but just in words.
For all the non-readers out there, here's some advice on how to get engaged in a book.
For people who don't like to read, I'd say whatever your favorite movie genre is, look for that in a book genre because it will probably interest you just how those kinds of movies do.
Find a book that you are actually interested in. Don't spend your time reading like Artemis Fowl if you don't like Artemis Fowl.
If movies are coming out, read the books before you go see the movie. You'll know how it should have been.
This is Lily Barstow signing out from the studio.
While the name brand version of our favorite candy is what we've come to expect for Halloween, many off-brand versions have just as much to offer. In this fall segment of Name Brand versus Knockoff, Carson and I set out to see how well our fellow Knights really know their favorite candies.
Halloween is coming up soon, Knights, and the most important thing about this holiday besides the costumes is the candy. Carson and I tested our Knights on how well they would pick between real versus knockoff candy.
Alright, my name is Bus.
Zach.
Carson.
I'm Nate. Hi, I'm Jared Phillips.
I'm Jake.
Noah.
I'm Brighton.
That way you can all try them first.
Is there even like a name?
Now move.
Okay. It's so gross. I don't like it at all. This is terrible.
Yeah, I don't like these. But this one's the fake one. The one we ate's real.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going with the big one. I don't even want to try
Big one's real.
Yeah, big one's real.
Right. I got left.
I'm going left.
I'm going left.
I got left.
Left is the brash.
Wow. That's correct. It is the big one.
Screw the small. What?
So now we're doing sour gummy worms.
Is it really? Wait, no, I ate that one. I think I ate. Wait. No. Yes.
I don't know. It tastes kind of fishy.
No, this is Tolby, bro. Believe me, I know my gummy brands.
No, I ate those. Yeah, left one's real.
The left one?
What did I say?
Bigger one.
Dat dacht ik al.
Yep, yeah, the longer one is real.
Namebrand?
Wait.
It was the right one.
Yeah, right.
No, you're wrong.
What?
Yeah, I know, that's why.
Oh.
Well, hopefully you saw that sometimes the price doesn't matter when it comes to getting your candy this Halloween. Make sure to head to your local grocery store and stock up. This is Taylor and Karsten reporting for the studio.
A million races to get rich, my nigga 50 did it right, 50 did it right, wish I could call every successful fly run for a price, for a flood, do I make the list, last my whole life.
Hey Karsten, have you decided on what you're going to do once you graduate this year?
Yeah, I've been looking into a lot of colleges, but I haven't decided on one yet.
Have you thought about joining the Army or talked to your counselor about it?
Actually, I haven't, but for all the students who have thought about it or are planning on joining the Army, Nick and Ethan have the story.
Hey Knights, with high school going by so fast, it's time to think of our careers after high school. One great option is joining the U.S. military. We contacted some of the branches to get information why you should recruit.
My name is Staff Sergeant Warner. I'm the Higley High School Army Career Counselor for Active Duty Army and the Army Reserves. And to me, one of the good reasons to look into the United States Army is a couple things. One, you have tuition assistance while you serve the country to get your degree. You have the post 9/11 GI Bill for after you get out to go to college, which helps you pay for your degree and give you money to live off of. And then on top of that, we're leading edge in technology and in medical field. And then on top of that, we're the only branch that guarantees you your job before you sign your contract. So you already know what you're getting into before you even start your field or even start your career in the United States Army.
My name is Sergeant Oliera, and I represent the Arizona Army National Guard. The purpose of the National Guard is to have a trained and ready force whenever the governor needs us for state emergencies. We're a reserve component of the Army, so we do fall under the same branch. However, we have a minimal obligation of 1 weekend a month. We're also ready to deploy for any federal missions, for deployments, as well as Homeland Security.
My name is Staff Sergeant Duran with the United States Marines. As your Marine Corps representative, my job is to fully inform you about the Marines. First and foremost, we are the smallest branch of service, but yet we're the ones that are relied upon, depended upon, and counted upon to be the most ready when the nation is the least ready. Within a span of 24 hours, we could be called to be anywhere in the world because we're a self-reliant force, meaning that we could get there on our own and sustain any type of mission at hand on our own.
If you have any interest in recruiting, contact Mrs. Escoto in the counselor's office to get more information. This is Nick Gooch and Ethan Jones reporting for the studio.
Higley Idol is back this year. Be sure to sign up with your special talent. The shoot will be located in room 501.
A reminder for all the students who park in the student lot, the ROTC lot, or the administrative lot without a parking permit will be ticketed or receive fines. Please be sure to park in your assigned spot and make sure your sticker is visible for security to see. Thank you.
Andreas Inocente is a color guard member at Higley High School and has loved it throughout his time here at Higley. Nadia spoke with him to get a look at his experience this summer with the Santa Clara Vanguard.
Everyone has that passion that they continue throughout their life, whether it be a sport or a favorite hobby.
I always wanted to be good at one thing. Like all my little brothers and older brother, they all had that one sport that they always did.
For Andres, he found his in the 8th grade when he took interest in the color guard.
It was my friend actually, freshman year when I was in the marching band. She'd teach me small little things, and so when she told me that auditions were coming out, I decided to go.
His love for the sport has brought him the exciting experience to perform in front of parents and students in competitions. This summer, he had the courage to join an elite marching group called the Santa Clara Vanguard.
Watching them, I was like, wow. And so it made me want to go and, take a shot at it.
When Andres told me that he wanted to try out for the Vanguard, he said that he wanted to do it for the experience. Within the first day, he was offered a position, a contract to march with them.
For 2 months, he traveled all around the United States as they go to many competitions against other bands worldwide.
So for the first month of drum corps, you spend time training and perfecting the show. So once you're on tour, it's so much fun. You're with your friends on a bus and you're sleeping on gym floors. It's so much fun being on tour with all my friends.
With every competition, the Santa Clara Vanguard continued to rank up to the top over the other bands. Andreas ended his season with the Vanguard receiving a first-place win for the Drum Corps 2018 World Competition.
When Andres won the championship, we were actually watching live from home. We were very excited. We were cheering him on and yelling.
One word I'd describe winning is probably accomplished. Working for 3 months towards one goal that was kind of surreal.
With this year's competition at an end, Andreas wishes to continue with performing in the future for as long as he can.
Unfortunately, there is an age-out limit, and so I hope that for the rest of my couple years left with the Vanguard, I march there and do that.
Coming from the studio, I'm Nadia Garsho.
Next Wednesday, October the 24th, will be when students are encouraged to take the NSQT or PSAT test during school hours. If you are an underclassman and are interested in taking either of these tests, be sure to sign up in the counseling office.
YouTube has become a popular social media platform to consume different types of content, such as music, makeup, sports, or just showing people what is going on in your everyday life. Michaela Jones is a student here who does different types of videos on YouTube. Ashton Campbell talked to her about how she balances life with YouTube.
So real step one is wash your freaking hands.
Ever looking for new people to watch on YouTube, or are tired with the same boring content? We found you a promising YouTube channel run by a fellow knight. Michaela Jones has just the videos for you.
My YouTube name is Michaela Jones. I don't really plan on doing YouTube as a career. It's just a fun little hobby. I started making videos because I was bored. I'm no Master Chef Junior, okay? I don't know how to cook anything or make anything or bake anything. The only two things I can make are cereal and oatmeal, and maybe a sandwich.
YouTube has greatly impacted her.
With social life and school, balancing YouTube is kind of tough, but not really because I don't have a social life, but I put school first. YouTube's made me more of an outgoing person.
300 videos are uploaded to YouTube every minute. Many of those are hobbyists, just like Michaela.
If others want to create a YouTube channel, I tell them to just do it. It's really fun. Vlogs, I used to do skits, but I just do stupid little videos. People should visit my channel, you know, if they're bored, they want to see like a homecoming vlog.
The legend kept at least 6 discs, couple bishops in the city building mansions.
Or to laugh, like, maybe. My favorite out of all my fall favorites, it just really represents the season of fall. And it's this leaf. No, it's not orange. It's not orange because obviously this is a fake leaf.
Make sure to visit Michaela's YouTube channel for a good laugh, and don't forget to subscribe while you're there. This is Ashton and Campbell signing out.
It's that time again for Friday football. Higley's varsity boys will be playing the Tigers at Gilbert High School. Make sure to come out and support your football team.
Cast me far away. Play these little games.
I just love the fall time. All the different colored leaves, the weather, the sweaters.
And don't forget about the most fall thing you could have, the pumpkins.
Of course, how could I forget about the pumpkins? So to get our classmates into the fall spirit, Grace and Vanessa took some students into the studio and created some beautiful painted pumpkins.
Hey Knights, it's Vanessa and Grace back in the studio with more fun than ever. This week, we participated in a pumpkin painting girls vs. boys. 2 junior girls versus 2 studio junior boys, and 2 senior studio girls versus 2 senior guys. The juniors went first.
I'm Gracie. I'm Megan McWilliams.
I'm Ethan Webb, you know me.
And I'm Cameron Whiting.
Ready, set, go.
Okay. It's fine, bro. No, this is important.
Are you doing a minion?
Please stop! You're exposing us.
No, it's okay.
Is it okay?
1, yes.
Next up, we have the senior girls versus senior guys painting their pumpkins.
I'm Vanessa Van John. Grace Trejo.
I'm Anthony Natali. Dante Esposito.
Ready? Go. I'm gonna do it right here.
Just paint it all white in there.
Which I get. It looks funny. Shh, can you stop?
Okay, Knights, on the studio's Twitter at the studio HHS, we want you all to vote in the poll whose pumpkin was better between the juniors and whose pumpkin was better between the seniors. This is Vanessa and Grace reporting for the studio.
Now sadly, Knights, this episode has come to a close.
But don't get too sad because next week's episode will be filled with tons of spooky stories that will send shivers down your spine.
Get excited for this year's Halloween episode, Spooktacular. We hope to see you then, Knights. Have a good weekend.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Studio HHS.